rising, everybody. Even though it's in the afternoon, I was very busy since early rising. So, yesterday, we began the live talking about the Two of Cups from the day before's live, which is now 2 days ago. And for some reason, not only did the live get shut off, but it got deleted. It's not even here. What up, Jamie's Cowboy? What's up? What's up? So yeah, I began talking about this card, and the page one's at the bottom. I began talking about this card and how I was saying that it was possibly same-sex love or whatever, but I looked this up, and this is the Epic of Gilgamesh, the story of the Epic of Gilgamesh. So, it's epic. It's a poem from the Sumerian tablets back like 47,000, like 5,000 years ago, really etched from wood on these scrolls. And Gilgamesh was 2/3 God, 1/3 human, created by Anu. You know, they're making humans today. Whatever hair color you want, whatever eye color you want with your sperm, your eggs, whatever, they're doing it. What up, what up? Hey Gita, hey Raul, Jamie's Cowboy. How's everybody doing today? Hey, hey, hey. So yes, I don't know if y'all heard of this story before, but this story leads into the original flood story with Noah, but his name is not Noah. It's like Aka something or other, but it's basically the same thing. But this story is on these 12 tablets. It's the story of this man who was created by Anu, Gilgamesh, who was the king of the land, and then he didn't settle down. He was just traveling the world, and he was granted all the knowledge from Enki, from all the other gods, right? Lowercase g gods. And so he was very smart. He had all this wisdom. So Anu was like, he's not settling down. The people were going to them complaining that, he's just this and this and this. So she was like, oh, well, I'll make him a counterpart. So she made Enkidu. And Enkidu was of the creatures of the land. He was eating grass and drinking water with the gazelles. And, he was a wild man, but he was the same size as Gilgamesh. And he was just as fierce. And the people, all the Gilgamesh's men, that he went to them because he kept on taking their traps and freeing all their animals and all this stuff. So they're like, oh, we want Enkidu. So they're like, oh, they planned it. So he said, we'll send Shamat, which was a harlot, this high priestess, to seduce him, to civilize him, and put him here, to bring him home, so that way they can bring their meat and, he can continue hunting. So they send Shamat by the river, and she goes and seduces him, gets naked, whatever, and takes his energy. So it says in the tablets, it says she took his energy. Hey, Vita. What's up? What's up? You've got great graffiti. Thanks, Tom Foss. What's up? Make sure you subscribe if you're new. What up, G Boobies? How you doing? So yeah, where was I at? So yeah, at first they were rivals, but Gilgamesh kept on having these dreams of axes and like all this crazy stuff, and he went to his mom and he's like, Mom, I'm having a dream, and this was just my dream. And his mom's like, that means that a man or someone's gonna come, or a friend, you're gonna have a friend, and this friend is gonna save your life. So, and that's what happened. They were enemies at first and fought, but then they defeated bigger, what was it? Humbaba. They defeated Humbaba, which was Enkidu's friend for like a whole forever, and yeah, they defeated him together. So yeah, that's some of the story of that I was saying when my live got cut off about the Epic of Gilgamesh. So what's up? How's everybody doing today? 44540 444 with a 5. So changes into stability, or perhaps our stability is now changing. Security, balance. And I look down and seen eyes wide open. 4 of Swords, look. Rest in reverse is like, I need sleep or something like this, because then we got the 4 of Thieves, like eyes wide open. Look, he's like shocked, like, eyes wide open. So I don't know if we can't sleep. We definitely need some kind of rest. Hindu there, how are you? What's up, my people? My beautiful people. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you're new. I got interest in you. Let's see what's going on with this collective, with my beautiful people here. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? All right, so we have the Page of Coins in reverse. This was in one of the readings. Who was this? Oh no, it was a personal reading. All right, so I see one of these things. These are our helpers. Like Gilgamesh, you know, Anu created Enkidu for Gilgamesh so that he can travel. Not only that, but they say they were there for each other. And this is this. It's like not only are we gonna maybe get one helper, but 2, and it's almost like comes from a loss, like a job loss or something like this. But I see it's like 2 people helping, or 2 angels. Like these are divine spirits I see. And look again with the 2 of coins. It's almost, and then the Hermit with the 1. Wow, that's so crazy. See that? So perhaps there is 2 and we have to make a choice with the 2 of coins, because then we got the baby bear and then the bear baby. It's almost like we have to make some kind of choice, or perhaps we are trying to balance this. Now we got the Queen of Swords with the Moon. Now the Moon is telling us that there's some kind of secrecy or something hidden, something mysterious, right? With the Moon, it's almost as if like it's not all clear. We don't have the full picture. We can't see the full thing. And perhaps this is why this queen is coming. She's coming with some kind of truth, some kind of honesty, some kind of communication. Now this could be you or somebody like this, and it's like she's so like intimidating, and like I heard popular, but that's not the word I was trying to say. I was trying to say professional, but I said popular, so perhaps popular. Remember when I said like has to come with some kind of loss, like a loss of security? This has something to do with the security change. So perhaps we are like getting out of this group, or getting away from this 10 of coins. Now it's like all these people, I don't know if they're all wearing badges, if there's people you work with, or this is your family. Perhaps maybe this is the confusion. Maybe they all took off their badges. Perhaps you step down off the chair. I don't know if you're in this group or this is you. I say use your intuition when deciphering the message. Now we have these 2 in the deep subconscious with the Ace of Wands. Now this Ace of Wands is a new way to go. This is like, I heard lighting some light in the fire under your ass. Lighting some fire under your ass with the Ace of Wands. It's almost like we're putting a fiery touch to a blank canvas, and this like just like going for it, being brave, going for it, taking some action. And this is an opportunity with the aces. It's always a brand new opportunity. Now perhaps with this opportunity, this is what is unknown. Maybe there's more that comes with it. Now We have these two, the Five of Cups in reverse and the Three of Coins. Now, if you look, normally the Three of Coins is like teamwork. They're working together, which they are really because they're all making this music. But if you look, she's sitting here, which I see this as you. Like I said, use your intuition. But she's sitting here happy playing this music, and then you have these two here that don't look happy. He looks very angry, and he looks almost agitated, like, get me the fuck out of here. So it's almost like perhaps you're doing something with this group, and it's like they don't feel, maybe this is the group. And maybe this is something you don't know. With the Five of Cups, this is saying to be grateful that maybe perhaps there was some kind of loss, like we were break free from this group or something like this. And this is saying, like, say bye-bye to this. We're letting that go and we're focused on the gratitude that we have for these two. And maybe that's the thing, like, oh, now we're down there too. And this here is saying, well, this is the choice. We're balancing these two, but the Hermit is right behind, like, we started off with the two, right? And it's almost like I see us going through this thing, and it almost, with this loss or whatever we drop here, it combines these two. And it changes you from this little girl or this little boy into this wise man or wise woman, right? This hermit. And these two now turn into this big, look at that, isn't that so weird? This divine steed, right? So it's almost as if you're being guided to follow the spirit, to connect with the higher self, to really be alone at this time. Nines is all about the self. The hermit really goes on this journey following the spirit. Perhaps this is what the spirit's like. Spirit was here with you all this time through this loss, like telling you that, yeah, this is what we have to do. We have to go through this loss. This is where I want you. And he said, I got you where I want you. And now he's gonna need you. Now with the Nine of Wands in reverse under here, this is really, we're taking responsibility and coming into this 911-1227. And we're taking responsibility, jumping into this newness. And it's as if we're really ripping the shades off. You see, she's about to, you know, figure this out for real. Who's really under here? Perhaps that's the mystery. It's like, okay, well, you'll never find out until it's done. And then I heard Dundada. What is up? Hey, Maurice, El Toro, Sarah 305. What's up? If you're new, make sure you subscribe. And we got the Fool popping out with the Page of Cups in reverse. So perhaps we got trapped. Maybe we got trapped when it came to love. And I see us like really getting pulled up. And it's like not that we tripped. It's like we got pulled. Now we're hanging up, like almost like the hangman. And this perhaps takes us into the Fool, or perhaps we're in this feeling as we're trapped because we're at the Fool, where we're about to jump in. This is saying to have faith, or we're step on it, jump on it, pick up the speed. Yes, we can do personal readings right about now. Yeah, the Seven of Swords is coming out with this Page of Cups, like this trap. It's almost as if that we were like deceived in a sense, or tricked. You know, the Seven of Swords is like a deception. But look, I see us, it's almost like divine. The divine led us here, and there's the other three. So who's first? Gita, any good news on the way? Alright, Gita. Gita, good news on the way. Hey, you have the Hermit in reverse. So this is really telling us perhaps this is on the way. You know, this is like right before this happens, or perhaps we're trying to avoid this. It's almost like we're trying to avoid this Hermit, or like we don't want to be alone, something like this. Perhaps we are dealing with some kind of heartbreak. Where it's like, trying to go. We can't go. It's like the gear won't shift like this. Like, Yeah, this is telling us abundance is coming when we connect with the spirit. There's another 9 with the strength in the verse. Strength just comes from God. It all comes from God. That's the good news on the way.
No love's laying on my berries.
Aww. Hey, beat it. Hey, Anna. Super Tarot, yes. Could you do me a tarot reading? Yes, El Toro, here we go. El Toro, El Toro. Okay. You got the 9 of coins in reverse with the 2 of swords. So perhaps you're trying to make a decision, or this is the position we're in right now. Like, you know, the 2 of swords, she's sitting here, but usually there's like other people, or there's this outside energy. You see this fire, it's almost like if she stands here any longer, perhaps it's like she's getting really hot standing here. She's been standing here for a long time. Maybe this is like burning, yearning for a decision or for some kind of choice. And she usually makes her decision logically using her intuition. Perhaps this has something to do with, you know, like I just see like all these watermelon, like you worked all winter and you're just about to harvest these so juicy watermelons that you grew from like a baby seed. So these like are all your baby watermelons. So it's almost like you're making a choice like to cut these watermelons kind of to smithereens. It's almost like, are we going to smash the watermelons, like smash all of these watermelons? And I heard it's not going to be wasted because you're smashing all these watermelons, and they're going to, each one of these watermelons has thousands of millions of seeds that are going to grow thousands of millions of watermelon plants. So with 10,000 million more watermelons and 10,000 more million watermelon seeds, we have something sticking up here. It looks like the Queen of Wands, and she's coming from some kind of fire. Perhaps this is the braveness that we need to make the choice. She's very witchy, using her intuition, and she's very brave. She knows what she wants, and she just steps on it. And this is either some kind of help or the energy you need to make this decision to get out of this 8 of Swords energy, where it's almost like we're doubting ourselves. This queen does not doubt herself. She knows what she got. She knows she's the winner. She knows what she wants, she's gonna get. And nothing stops this queen. You know, not even that volcano. Nothing stops this queen. So yeah, what up, Sarah? 305 star lover deuce, what up? Aim for Furtus. Does your bull 31 has any feelings for Leah 34? Let's see. 31 have any feelings for 34? Your bull and Aaliyah. Let's see. Oh my god, thank god, that's why I killed her.
You killed her?
No, you said you...
Oh, yeah.
It's my son. He goes out at certain times looking for ant queens because they're flying now. He's making colonies like the bees, right? So we were at the game and an ant queen flew on him. He's like, Mom, I got an ant queen. I'm thinking, how the hell does this happen? And here's another one of your cards. I'm like, how the hell does this happen? And yeah, we put it in a bottle and it accidentally drowned. And so I feel so bad. He's like, that was a fire ant. And I'm like, see, good thing it drowned. Sorry. All right, let's go. 31. 34. Your boy, Leah. Alright, so these two are in the subconscious on the floor. We have this 3 of Cups, which in a love reading is not so good. We do have this sticking up. Again, another 2 with this 2. So with this 2 of Wands sticking like this in the deck, the injustice fell out while I was speaking, and the Knight of Coins like this, like, tells me that somebody is not being committed, or somebody broke it off, or somebody is not committed. You know, this Knight, or perhaps this Knight's very committed. He's doing this thing every day, you know, but this Knight, he's here, but then he's gone again. And especially with this two, you know, he has two heads. He's almost like stuck in the here and the now, and stuck in the past and the then. And it's like he's about to take this step up, but he's looking at here and now, or there and then, and here and now. You know what I'm saying? This is like, this, like, you're looking at two different things while stepping up. Perhaps there are three women. Maybe you're looking at this one and this one while you're stepping onto this one. I don't know. Maybe your bull is some kind of pimp daddy, because we have another two, and this two is in reverse. And this two is a separation. Maybe we're separating from one, and there's this, like, now we're going into this new thing. That sounds more like it, where it's like, this is why this is in here. We're about to make a decision. We're about to step on making a decision because we experienced this loss. There has been a separation, and I heard some kind of stubbornness, or there was a bull, or perhaps that was an issue where it's like, so like ramming. That's all I see is just ramming. Perhaps this is this injustice, because I don't know, it's like dropping the metal, or some kind of injustice, or this imbalance, or perhaps it is this, like, oh, there was three involved, there was this and this, he was gone again, you know, this is unjust. But here comes the sun, and the balance, and he is this is like some kind of truth or light on the subject, some kind of protection. Maybe this will figure out. So we have the Four of Swords and Strength in reverse. So perhaps we're lacking the strength, and this is like the secret's out. Like the cat's out of the bag, and now it's like we're tied up, and it's like something like, it's almost like you see how he's like tied up here. The Four of Swords is normally this healing energy. We're healing after the heartbreak of the Three of Swords, but it's almost like he doesn't want to heal. He's almost like being strapped down, or like, you know what I mean? And he's like, trying to talk, but it's like his mouth is sewn shut. Perhaps this is having to do with maybe this is the aftermath of, like, okay, this mouth is now open, this comes out, now because that happened, now we got this, now we can't open it again, or I don't know, it's weird. It's a mystery, but we already know. You know. The sun is out there, though. The sun is this positivity, this happiness, you know, real healthy, the truth, and the Chariot is saying you're on the right path. Follow your emotions. It's very Cancerian energy. What up, Jamie? Hey, Arzo. So let me know, your boy, hit that like button if you resonate with this reading. 3, 2, 3, 3, 8, I thought. 2, 3, 4, 3. Happy Thursday to you too. I'm good. How are you, Arzo? Star Lava Deuce Deuce. Two, 4, 5, 5. Who's up? I'm like, what is that? I forgot I put the mirror there. I'm like, what was moving? And it was just me. I don't know if you can see that. I was like, what was that? It was just me. May I ask what's Noon's feeling? Sure. Thank you. more, so I keep looking at the gold foil tarot. It's like they're shining like, I don't know, they have a message for you. So let's see what these say. Yes, maybe it'll help me with my intuition. I don't know. The High Priestess is in reverse. Well, the Magician's in my hand. Okay, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so there is, whoa, newness coming. And a whole shit ton of cards. Holy. Alright, so there is something coming out with this, the moon in reverse. Maybe it's like a gift from somebody who passed away or something. I see, or like a spirit from the other side. Or maybe this is what we're learning about. Maybe it's like we're opening up to something like this. Maybe something our dreams. But I really see it have, maybe we're learning something to do with death. It's really weird, but we have the Magician here. Which this is this new creation we're manifesting. I have something in my eye. It's like we're manifesting. And I heard book shut, closed book, books closed, something like that. I just see the book shut. Perhaps there was a secret, or perhaps the book shut, like we now see, now we know, closed, like closed case closed, something like this with the Wheel for Fortune. It's almost like we lost, or the wheels now, it's like taking us under, right? It's like the gears are stuck. This is an unfortunate event, but this is divine intervention coming in. And like I said, yes, something comes out. Perhaps this releases some kind of information or something. And it's as if we get this, I don't know, like we're taking a class. Maybe this is like a new thing. Maybe we're learning how to be, so weird, like something to do with the funeral home or something. Working with dead people. I don't know. With this Magician. I don't know why I see that. Ding. Maybe you don't even know that. But the Magician here, he knows. He knows it's like as above, so below. He knows all what he's working with. He's got the power. He's manifesting all of this. He got the strength. He got the strength. He got the willpower. And this strength and the willpower came from the Tower. And this is this unfortunate event. Now, I feel that this Tower already came. This is why you're like off as this High Priestess, almost like the secret's out in a sense. And it's almost as if we have this, I don't know, I heard cockiness, but maybe not. And then the Page of Pentacles, I mean the Page of Wands came, so perhaps, and I said the Page of Pentacles, and that's, we do have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, so perhaps we are setting out on something really new, this new thing. Look, you're holding this, it's like something new that we get to go far with. It's like a new plan. Maybe we are traveling, maybe we're learning how to travel with dead people. With the 8, it's like taking a break. We're taking a break from our normal life. And look, we got the High Priestess, both in reverse. And perhaps it does come with this break. It's almost like maybe we're focused too much on the little details. And this is telling us that we need to just focus on the spirit, you know, be it this, like this page, because this is like alchemizing. It's like alchemizing something when we learn something and step into this new action, perhaps going somewhere, physically making the move. You know, here you're putting in the work to learn how to get there, to learn what you need. And then here it's taking the action and having the balls to frickin' do it. And this Magician could do whatever he wants. But like I was saying, we had both of these High Priestess in reverse. We actually did receive some kind of information. I heard now the secret's out. With the Temperance here, like I said, we're alchemizing, we're healing. And like I said again, this is all in divine timing. And it's as if, like I said, it's like the angels are bringing you to this chaos, to this loss. It's like this angel is bringing us, and I heard like the story of Job, and perhaps we need to experience this in order to receive some kind of truth about some healing, something when we were a child, something about our stepmother or our family dynamic when we were little. You know, you have the magic, something about this Gilgamesh story, like you have a helper that's being sent and it's like this is what it's, perhaps this is the helpers. I don't know, so weird. Let me know. Let me know, Arzo. Felicity Jonkers, how are you? Beauty of the life. Session be blessed and stayed. Highly favored. Oh, I love you. Are you ready, Felicity? Steven, what is up? How you doing? That's good. That's good, you good. Who's next? Is that you, Felicity? Are you next? What's up, Steven? How you doing? Breaking free from the devil. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new. Yes, in my side of the world it is winter, South Africa. Oh, shit. Oh, beauty of the light season. Yes, that's what we're in. You hear all the birds? You need to come on this side of the world for a little. I don't like winters. Do not like winters. I mean, I do. A little bit. I was working with the flowers today. You can really tell. Alright. I am ready. Should I pull some from that Kashik? This is saying, pull me, pull me. There's a message for the collective. There's a message for you in here. These are really cool cards. These are different. They don't have any 9s and 10s, but they have like extra, well, not extra majors. They're still 22 majors. Or 21. Let's see. The collective. What does the Kashik need to say? We had her the other day in the same position. So this is either you or somebody coming in your life who's really, you know, it's really separating these forces. It's like, you sit over here, you sit over here. You know, because here she's bringing the sun and the moon and she's combining these forces together. But here it's like, you stay over here, you stay over here. Perhaps we are doing this internally. Yes, the Buddha prepares, number 13, and this is this death. So yeah, this queen, this queen is going through a transition, and she's really discovering both the dark and the light, and it reminds me of, the devil's greatest trick. It's like to convince y'all that he's outside of us, right? Well, he's not. We have both the dark and the light, both God and the devil in us, and this is really combining this, but knowing it's like seeing this, the darkness and the light, and seeing it as one. Like you can't have one without the other. Like we can't have Lucifer without God, or God without Lucifer. We wouldn't have life. Same thing with Jesus. Jesus is to be telling his story with the Buddha here. This is, and I see like a lot of people. It's almost like we're doing this internally, and as we're healing and we're doing this shadow work and this inner work, it's like inner spark work I see, but dealing with our emotions as well. It's like as we're healing all these other people in the mix. Number 13 does equal to 4, and it is the death card number, so we are going overcoming some massive changes. On the bottom of here we have the 10 of Cups, which is going to lead to happiness and way more abundance in the future with the 3 of Wands. And then we have the 3 of Wands here in reverse, so perhaps this is what is needed. It's like we need to be committed. Because the Queen of Wands upright, she knows what she wants. She knows what she wants and she gets it, but it's as if she's going through this thing spiritually. Perhaps she doesn't know what she wants it this way. This is why it's like, okay, well, we're preparing silently and connecting to the spirit. 9113639, and this is how we're going to figure it out. It's like, this is how we separate the forces. It's almost like, okay, this is how we do it, connecting to this as the Buddha prepares. Now we do have this 3 of Wands here, and the 1 of Roses, this Ace of Cups in reverse, this commitment. So this, it's almost like we have a lack of commitment because it's almost like we have a lack of commitment because of a feeling of a lostness, it's like these baby birds left the nest, and this mama was used to feeding these baby birds, and now it's like the baby birds are no longer in the nest. Perhaps it's wintertime, something like this, and this is really putting us at a loss, or in this lack of commitment, really in this diversity with the 5 of Scrolls, with this mental thing. And perhaps writing, it's almost like invitations, she's writing all these things out, and now it's like she has to hand this, some things do, perhaps because we do have the Hilarion, which is number 5. It reminds me of the Hierophant, and I see this again, here, the Buddha, and it's all these people, but they're not really people. It's they're here, but they're really not. It's the same thing here. It's here you have him, the Buddha, and then you have all these people that are here that aren't really here. They're almost like spirits or angels, something like that. Perhaps this is, this is the journey of the 7 of Cups, the journey that we're going to, and this is all the options, all these things. And again, with the 7 is fated meeting. So it's almost as if this is a fated ending, but it's leading us to this. Where is that? Hey, Miranda. I liked winter, but not summer because I can't get me cold. Yeah. Let's see. We'll do this 13. This Buddha prepares. This card shows a time of inner preparation before action. Yep, this is this inner preparation before she's about to act. And you must reach within and find your power, your purpose, and your direction. This period of time may feel a little like waiting, and it appears so in your exterior life because some points of action seem to be at a standstill. Really, though, you're just taking the time that you require to prepare and to truly step into your power. And this is how she's preparing. This is why she's in reverse. It's after this, Bang. Here comes the power. Here comes, this is here. High Priestess, like, use your intuition. So, what's the other one? 5, Hilarion. This is another one with, like, all the ghosts, right? We said this, like, you have all these, like, outside helpers. I heard you're never alone. So, like the angels and the masters, Hilarion is always available to you. And receiving this card upright is telling you that his assistance is close at hand. And this is like the Gilgamesh, like somebody is being sent. Somebody was created just for you and is being sent to help you. Perhaps going to save your life, right? Hilarion always is available to you, and receiving this card upright is telling you that his assistance is close at hand. If you're working on a project that requires research, a strong academic approach, and attention to detail, it's full stream ahead. It's time to open to the master's energy. If you have a job that involves any type of evidence, detection, and drawing conclusions from that discovery. These types of jobs include scientific research, mediumship, forensic activity, the law, medical testing, and more. These and similar activities should be on the rise for you now. This is the time to bring a logical approach to all your pursuits. Hilarion is right there with you, blessing you with help, clarity, and direction. And like I said, this your help that's coming on the way. It's taking you to the rainbow. You know, he's taking you to the pot of gold. And we're on the threshold. That's a beautiful deck. Oh, thank you. This is the Akashic Records Tarot. Akashic Tarot. Thank you. Summer is too hot. Yeah, I like the summer. Winter's way too cold. Spring and autumn okay, but winter's way too cold. Thank you, Miranda. How are you? That's a card. We got a Queen of Scrolls in reverse. All the queens in reverse. We're going through this, I heard, internal, eternal battle. 4 of Wands, it's all coming together. That's spring and autumn again. It's in between time. Can I ask if love is in the near future for me? Sure. Let's see. It's love. In the near future. For Miranda. Not love. 18 up in the air in reverse. So perhaps it's on the ground. No longer up in the air. Number 18 is also 9, which is talking about the self. In the self. The King of Roses is also in reverse. The King of Cups is like in reverse. He's not a family man. He's like throwing away these roses. He's almost like, I don't know. Maybe this is telling us to be vulnerable or to drop the roses, perhaps. Look, now it's the War of the Roses. So maybe 11-11. There's 4-3, 3-3, 3-4. So perhaps there is something with the War of the Roses with this king. It's like he did. It's like he dropped the rose, and by this dropping the rose, this let off the thing, and it's now there's this War of the Roses. It's like you know, this is the 6 of Wands, that we're, no, this is the 6 of Cups. It's a rivalry, but it's almost as if I see them as like coming to some kind of an agreement or something, you see. I don't know, one has their flag down, one has their flag up. I don't know. I think this is some kind of message. It's like there's a call for something. Maybe this is a truce. It almost feels like the 6 of Wands type energy, where there's like a winning, like we won this, and it's like this is our helper. This number 8 again with the 18 and the 8 are Archangel Raphael, and I will read that since there's a message in there for you. Number 8. Of all the archangels, Raphael most often comes in the guise as a human. Like I said, this Gilgamesh, you're getting sent a person. Perhaps this is why it's down on the ground. Maybe it did come from up in the air. But it's definitely a human coming for you. This card can indicate that helpful others may be attending you now. It also portends a time of great achievement in your personal life. And Raphael is opening the door. Blessing abound with this card upright. There may be a renewal of a lost dream, reuniting with family members, or a healing, perhaps of a physical condition or of a broken heart. Even if these conditions have been hanging on for a while, now is the time when you can really break through. Now is the time where you can really break through. Let Raphael be your partner in this process, and you'll soon see why they call him the miracle worker. And he does. He not only has one miracle for you, but he has two. And it's like he's working with your heart. You're like your lower heart and your higher heart. Do you have vape? Nicholas Eve. Yes, I do. Unfortunately. I see 911. I'm trying to hide it. I guess I'm not doing it. I ain't doing real good. I have this thing, but I don't know. I need to stop vaping. This is the last vape. I said that about the last one. But this is really the last vape. The Queen of Roses is how we do it. I just had the King of Roses. And now the Queen of Roses comes. Maybe the King of Roses dropped the roses. So it started this thing so the Queen of Roses can have the rose. That's why he dropped it. Now the Queen of Rose has the rose. It's like, now you got the rose. Setting your course. It's like, instead of looking ahead, it's like we have to look where we came from. But not like look, because it's like driving a car. You know, you want to just look in the rearview mirror. If you stay looking back, you're going to crash. All right, anybody else before I hang up? Jimmy, what do the cards say about if I should have company at the vacation cottage in 3 weeks? Good idea or not? Let's see. Vacation in 3 weeks. Jamie. We have the Master Artisan number 8 and the Two of Forces in reverse, which is the Willow. We have this in the Deep Subconscious, which is number 22, another master number. It's almost like you're the master. You already know, or perhaps you become a master at this, or how many times did you do this? 8 years already. And another 2 in reverse. 2 worlds. With the 2 of squirrels. Maybe 2 squirrels, 2 worlds, 2 squirrels. And I think of squirrels, you know, maybe this is 2 worlds of 2 squirrels. Like one person's, you know, you're doing 2 squirrels, like, oh, squirrel, oh, squirrel, oh, squirrel. 2 people that are like chaotic, perhaps. But this Master Artisan, okay, so we do have all these people that do work well together. I don't know about these beads, or there's certain jewelry or certain pearl or something like this. There's blue beads, there's green, light blue, dark blue, and a green, and a silver. Maybe this is for each person that there. I don't know if there's 4 people coming or there's 4 children. I don't know. There's these 4 beads, whatever they stand for you. But It's as if this is like hard work. It's like real hard work. We're a master. We've been doing this for a long time, right? The willow in reverse, which is the two of swords, two of forces. You also do have the two of swords here. Both of these twos in reverse, which is creating some kind of balance. The two of swords in reverse, normally she rips off her thing, her blindfold, and now she could see, right? But here, it's as if all the basket is now out of the fruit, and the wheel that was putting all the yarn, it's like the one that's, you know, you're making this blanket or you doing the yarn, and the wheel, it's like getting all like strung up, like all this string, and just see almost chaos in a sense, with like you see everything like everywhere, right? And with the two of force in reverse is normally like not forward action, follow our intuition. Something about this, like, see that? And then add some 22 in reverse, and this is a major. Let's look. Oh, this is the last of the majors, I think. 22. I thought 21 was the last one. So 22, add some, and this is in reverse. So this this card shows that you may feel you've lost sight of your purpose and contact with your friends, your higher self, and the spirits who attend you. Maybe you're too emotional or stressed or just busy. Say, add some, and remind yourself that you are here for a reason. It's time to do the work that helps you arrive at your dreams. No matter why you feel disconnected, this is when you need your life helpers and spirit guides most. They have not deserted you, so don't desert yourself. Open the door and renew your commitment. Meet them in your life and your meditations. When you do, you'll find the help, love, and joy that attend you now. During this phase, it's important to take some action toward your purpose each day, even if little steps will take you to your destiny. So perhaps this is like saying add some, and really connecting, meditating, connecting with your higher self, your spirit guides, and really connecting with yourself. And perhaps with the other people around you too. With this Eight of Keys is normally, you know, this work, but it's almost as if like you're all working together for the same purpose, all for the same time, the same reason. And I seen a clock, but it's really not. And this Two of Forces is just like stop in a sense. There's a message in here. It says Two of Forces in reverse. So this is the Two of Wands in reverse. The Willow. The Willow reverse indicates that the winds of change or conflict are blowing around you. And that's what I've seen here with both of these twos in reverse. This chaos, right? Don't try to fight or you may be uprooted. Instead, stay flexible and bend with the demands of time. While it may appear to be a period of total upheaval like the Willow, you are strong and capable of bending without breaking. Stay centered, yet adaptable within the circumstances swirling around you. You have deep and strong roots in your spiritual identity, so rely on them now. And this is where this meditation comes in handy. This cycle of uncertainty will pass. In the meantime, let yourself be open to the guidance of the Akashic records. You are grounded in their wisdom and truth. Let yourself receive the power there. And this is this. Perhaps you'll receive a special message when you do some certain meditation. And then I heard the Merkava. There's a Merkava meditation. That's really good. It's hard work having a company. It's hard work having a company. I wish it wasn't. I know it is. So that's if you have company. Hard work. Chaos. But you got to be like that willow. And you are. You know, you're flexible. What, like the card said, you're a master at this. anybody else before I hang up? Oh, thank you. Oh, Woofless, where you been at? How are you? You're welcome, Jamie. Love you. Hope I was able to deal you some hope. Oh, thank you. Should I pull you some cards, Woofless? All right, Star Love, I got you. All right, Star Love, a deuce deuce. Star Love, a deuce deuce. Star Love, a 22. You got the 8 of keys on the bottom here, too. It almost looks as though you're closing your eyes, like you don't want to see what you created in a sense. And you have this 8 of keys and this 8 of scrolls as well with number 1, the Oracle of Delphi. Oracle of Delphi. So now this is almost telling me that you're like on some kind of, like you have an advantage or step ahead, or you know, it's as if you're being risen. You're being risen. And it's almost as if there's like other people coming to you. This is a new beginning. Perhaps you just realize this. Now, the divine physician can't speak. And the 3 of keys, which is this chess game, is here both in reverse, with the Oracle of Delphi in the center, and the 8 of scrolls here with this path unknown. And she's really standing here like, where do I go from here? And it's like, we have this path which is all lit up, and it's like bloom, 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 look, all the light shining, like go here. And then it's this path where it's like all dark. You see, you could barely see it. I had to look, and she's really contemplating going down this dark path. Perhaps this is where the divine physician comes from, for where it's like, perhaps like going down the dark path is like with all these other people or something. So perhaps going down the bright path, and to receive all these scrolls, we have to almost be like real foxy, like perhaps foxy, but we're like fox medicine, like steadfast on our feet, and really, you know, we have chess game in reverse and this, which I feel as though this is the issue. And why our path is unknown, like we're not being logical about this being strategical. You know, it's almost as if we have to put like a strategic something kind of strategy behind this. Like here, it's almost like if we play this like this, I see somebody like flipping the board and it's like game over. Like we have nowhere to go after this. There is no game. So perhaps it has something to do with this people, the opposition, something. There's a message. She's really like pulling, like this is like some kind of angel almost like sent to pull this. It's like she's trying to pull you in to show you the light to which path this to go on. And this 6. Oh, I just seen it right here. You may have lost sight of all that is required. I'm reading this one real quick. For your own self-care. Or if you were on a path of discovering your healing gifts, you may have gotten sidetracked for a while. In any event, it's time to get back to your care. Get back to your own self-honoring and reconnect with your gifts. And this is why you have the Oracle of Delphi here. And you have to see the elders and the scrolls even coming to you. Like, what does this mean? What does this mean? And this is you, like, I have all the answers. I have all the answers. And this was in the collective reading, too. Now, you have may also forgotten the power of your thoughts, ideas, and emotions, which are a part of the elixir that brings healing to you and helps you bring healing to others. Make sure you attend to these ingredients as you put yourself back on your path. The divine physician, your words of power and the actions you take to support them will make you rise again. And this is this. You rising again. I said you're rising again. Should we read this? Pass unknown. It's saying read me, so I have to. I'm sorry. Eight of Scrolls. If it screams at me, I have to listen to it. Alright, so this card reveals that you have been traveling on a path that's known to you, and it shows you the way to expected outcomes, but there are two other paths that aren't as clear. Remember, if you stay with only the known and the seemingly safe, you won't catch the unseen opportunities that can come your way. Some options may be unexpected and perhaps a little risky. Don't be so attached to your agenda that you miss them. And that's what I was going to say. Like, if you stay here in the now, you'll see the signs. It's like these signs, it's like you're going to be guided by the light. Guided by the light. Isn't that a song? No matter... If you look into this history... Oh, no. Happily, during this phase, you can investigate unknown paths and make the decisions that lie before you with confidence. You are flexible and brave enough to step into the shadows. Stay alert. Extraordinary opportunities abound in the least expected places. And I heard you can't see the shadows without seeing the light. So perhaps this light is going to cast a shadow. Whatever the case is, you're going to see the signs if we're here in the now. And this is why it's telling us that we have to be strategical about this. Perhaps we're done playing the game. Maybe it's telling us to kick the thing over and say, you know, this is the strategy. We're not playing. You know, you're rising above. You're the Delphi of Ur. You're the Oracle of Delphi. You know? Now we should read that. Real quick, one more. And then Wolfless, I'll read you. So, the Pathy, or the priestess at Delphia, sits upon a high, three-legged seat. Seam gently rises from a small fissure in the ground. Nearby, a robed priest prepares to write upon an open scroll, while the Pathia psychically receives the perceptions from Apollo. It's the priest who interprets the pronouncements. In this, we see the two important keys in psychic experience: perception and interpretation. When you receive this card, you're in a time of great insight and psychic power. Even if you don't recognize it yet, it lies very close to your conscience. Because you have used this gift in so many past lives, you may get images or feelings without knowing how to interpret them. Take notes as you practice both your psychic perceptions and their interpretations. Just as they gave the Oracle of Delphi a profound awareness, your psychic perceptions and their interpretations give you a powerful insight and an Akashic vision of the world. And perhaps you have some kind of higher view of how the world works or something. And this Queen of Scrolls, she makes decisions strategically, logically, justly. She's a good communicator, bluntly, honestly, you know. I need a reading prayer. I want to know when I can meet Mattel in the month. I want to know a date or a week. Yeah. Alright. Wolf Lust. When can I make a tell in a month?
Just tell me when it gets here.
5 of Scrolls. And this is this. It's almost like preparing to meet or like preparing for some kind of something. Someone's like, oh, here's this. In the War of the Roses, and I heard the war's over. And here's the King of Keys. It's as if we found the rainbow. I thought that was a rainbow, but it's really not. This is the King of Keys, and this is the judge. Perhaps he came and like cut this war off. It's like the war is over. What this is in the deep subconscious over this 7 of Forces here. These 7 of Wands. This balance. And if you see, it's almost as if like the scrolls and all this, some kind of organization. It's like all of this knowledge. It's almost like this king is mentally going through some kind of diversity, but is bringing this 7 of balance, this balance into it by action, by doing some kind of action, by acting on this just, and it's bringing the 6 of Forces, this waterfall, which this is like going with the flow, this constant flow, this, and I see like Libra energy, and with the waterfall, this is making me think of August, so I don't know, so maybe sometime between August and October. But this is like the door is open. It's almost like the scales balance. Now the scales balance. Like now that we have some kind of balance, we're out of here. It's like doors are open, and this brings like a steady flow. Like this water flow is not going to ever stop. It's like going to keep on going and going and going. You know what I mean? It's like endless flow.
That's the new.
Oh, cool, cool. Alright, I'm off in 1 minute. Alright, guys. Anybody else before I hang up real quick? You need it right now? And yes, send me the pic. I like to see it. Yes, yes. Even on the last reading, it was August. Oh, okay. I don't remember. I don't even remember this reading. But you remember. The 1 of Forces. Oh, and look at how beautiful. This reminds me of this, you know, the Akashic Field. The Northern Lights. And this is this. I heard where everything is possible. And this is this, the Ace of Wands. And this is this opportunity for action where anything is possible. It's like you're given the spark to light the world up. Perhaps you don't even realize it. I wrote all readings in my daily diary. Oh, that's so cool. That's how you remember them. I wouldn't be able to remember them either. Oh, I'm tired. All right, guys. I'm hanging up. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Love y'all. I keep none all the wisdom from you. Oh, I love you. Oh, you too. Stay blessed. Love you guys. Thank y'all. Hit that subscribe button. Love you guys.